Okay, so this is your first time in Japan.
Yes.
Okay.
First time.
So how was your DJ set here, and how did the crowd react?
I was really surprised by all the
Really?
crowds. Yeah, in all three of the stops, Fukuoka, Nagoya, and Tokyo, everyone was more than I expected. Like, I've played shows before to 5 people, and so just to have anyone in random parts in Japan know who I am was pretty special and amazing.
So which party do you think is the most iconic, you said?
Probably Tokyo.
Okay.
Just because
Yeah.
I've heard about Circus so many times. Like most recently, MPH's set playing there. I've seen a lot of big artists play a lot of shows there. And I got so excited that I was going to play that specific club. And even walking in, I was like, oh, I'm in the place. Like it's very famous to a lot of people outside of Japan. So it felt very special.
Nice. Thank you. So the next one, for someone who's never heard your music before, so what's the one track you would recommend that they start with, and why that one?
Party.
Okay, so
100% Party. Party is the best Darby song in my opinion right now. It's the perfect combination of my melodic side and my bass side. And I think that whenever someone who doesn't listen to dance music, or they don't listen to pop music, or they don't normally know like the very underground sounds, they can listen to Party and still really, really enjoy it. So it's my favorite.
So how was the crowd reacted when you played the Party?
Amazing. That's my favorite song to play. I had my camera off and I was filming everyone like this every time, just because it's the first song where I've made lyrics that people have sung back to me.
Okay, yeah.
So when I hear people sing the lyrics back to me in like random parts of Japan, it's the most amazing feeling in the world. It's so exciting.
Nice. Okay, so the next one. So your new track, Lose My Mind, has such a powerful yet. So delicate and the breakbeat driven sound. And was there anything in particular you focused on during the production? And any sound design challenges or new approaches you tried?
Yeah. I think that Lose My Mind is a lot more American sounding. Strobes is an American producer from LA, and so it's got a lot of the more aggressive mix downs with harsher drums, and everything is sort of pushed to its limit. A lot of the time with my UK or Australian sounding stuff, it can be a bit lighter or chill, but that song was meant to be 200% the loudest it can be on speakers, and so sound design wise we were trying to get the most distorted aggressive bass without breaking the speakers or making sure the drums were still heard amongst all the aggressive bass sounds. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I heard you just celebrated your 25th birthday.
Yes.
Wow. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And what kind of year do you hope this will be for you?
Ooh.
And any upcoming plans or releases, things you want to try?
Well, a lot of people, when they say you turn 25, your brain, like your prefrontal cortex finally grows. So you become very intentional with what you do and you put out. So I think that this year, I really want to understand who I am and represent that very honestly through my music. I think that for the last 10 years, I've created a lot of different styles from other influences, but I think everything now is Darby style and Darby sound, so I want to explore that as much as I can.
Yeah, okay. So where are you currently based?
Currently, I'm based in Melbourne, Australia.
So you are originally from Australia, right? So where the dance music scene has always felt super alive. And what's the scene like there right now? And any specific genres that are really popping at the moment?
The Australian scene is very distinct. It originally brought up artists like Flume, so they were big in trap and future bass. But now techno is massive there, especially in Melbourne. We have a lot of the boiler rooms and the iconic warehouse raves, and artists from all around the world who make techno sounding stuff or UKG or hard groove will come to Melbourne specifically. So a lot of my influences from going to the raves and the very sort of cool, authentic shows, but specifically from that, and what I got inspired by is a genre called hard groove, which is techno but a bit more percussion, and it's a lot of what I do in terms of my style. So
Okay.
it's my favorite and Melbourne's favorite at the moment.
Nice. So, what was one of the best or most fun things you experienced in Japan?
Ooh.
I mean, outside of club.
Outside of club, that's so hard. I've liked everything. I think the food so far, or just going to yakunikus, or everyone has been wanting to buy me drinks or buy me food or make me try different things. And I've tried fish head, I've tried raw meat, I've lots of things that I wouldn't normally have if I was back home.
Yeah.
So just getting to experience new foods and culture, and then have all the people around at all these meals is very nice.
So, what's the best food this time?
The most I've had is onigiri from the convenience ones, but my favorite is probably the beef tongue.
I see.
Beef tongue by far has been my favorite so far. Yeah.
And what is I don't say worst, but something different from
Something different
taste,
from food
yeah.
or taste.
From your taste, yeah.
Favorite other than that, probably exploring. Well, I've just all the different I go out with my camera and my camera battery runs out because I've been taking videos of everything. So like my favorite time of day is sunset. So every sunset I've been going on walks around the neighborhoods and like getting lost intentionally.
Wow.
Because I like seeing how just like normal people are living here and not necessarily like the big touristy spots, but it's all really unique. And every single town has been different. So
Nice.
lots of fun.
Thank you. So for the next one, so your Japan tour is wrapped up. So what's the moment that really stuck with you?
It was of the tour. It was probably just like meeting people after the shows. Because like in circus, or after my circus show, I went outside and people wanted to take photos. And back home, people sort of see you as just regular friend guy, but here I got to sort of be a fake celebrity for a day or a couple of days, which is very fun. And just like people were very like grateful for me coming here, and I like all the photos that everyone posted and they wanted to take with me. It's special. It feels very surreal, but like I was very grateful for all the fans. So that's probably my favorite part.
Good. You're really, you're famous in here. Okay, so the next one. How do you usually dig for tracks?
Dig for tracks?
Yeah. By the way, Daniel Allen, I also interviewed him last month. So he mentioned in his interview that he finds cool music just by checking your likes on SoundCloud.
That's very nice, Daniel. It's true though. Him, I have a lot of DJ friends. I know through below as well. He loves looking at my SoundCloud likes. I do feel I have the best SoundCloud likes out of anyone on SoundCloud. I have my friends, my like online producer friends, and we will sit on call and together try find music, and we go to people with 500 likes, 100 followers, something like that, and find the most underground we can. And I have friends that go even further and go on Bandcamp and the really underground places, because sometimes the best producers aren't necessarily the most famous. They're the people who are in their bedrooms and making cool music. So it's just about like going further and further and further down the rabbit hole. And I think that me and my friends put in that effort, and so we get to find some pretty cool music from that.
Interesting. Yeah. So how did the follow from the Disclosure come about? So do you guys ever chat or connect?
So that happens 3 years ago now, I think.
Yeah.
They found me from my song Everything. And I was at a warehouse show with my friends, And in the middle of this big, busy crowd, I looked down at my phone and it said Disclosure followed you.
Wow.
And I freaked out. And there were people like bunching up and they were like, no, move out of the way. Like I was freaking out. And instantly I like shaky messaged them like, I love you guys so much. And they responded. They said like, please send any more music. And that was the most surreal thing. But over the years, I've had a couple of very small interactions just sending music, but they always are really supportive. Like they like some of the music and they support. So that's more than enough for me, honestly, in terms of chatting with them. But hopefully someday
Okay.
it's in with them.
So got any recommendation for clubs to check out in Melbourne?
In Melbourne?
Yeah.
Ooh. Revs is the most iconic. Revs is 24/7. It never closes.
Really?
Never, ever, ever. But my favorite is probably Section 8. It's a block party. It's in the middle of Chinatown, in the middle of the CBD. And it's got the most diverse music. So people from Japan play there, people from Brazil play there, people from the UK. We've done a show there and it was one of my favorite in Melbourne because it's very like, it's not so far out of the way. It's you're in the middle of the city and you just walk down a random street and you see a bunch of people like partying and playing, and so it's always been my by far my favorite. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one. So what do you think is the most important thing when it comes to getting your music out there and building an audience?
It's a good question. I think right now, a lot of people would say content or social media, just because we're in a time where people have to fight a lot of noise. There's so many producers and there's so many people.
Yeah.
But similar to what I was saying before, I think that the best way to do it is by doing it authentically. Because if you go try fake it or try and put on a fake character or something, that's not unique to you. I always tell people who ask me for how to grow ideas, I say like, you can make the same music as other people, you can like copy other people's content styles or everything, but no one is like 100% the same as yourself. So if you honestly show yourself, then that's the most unique thing you can be. So
that's a good point.
Very inspiring. But yeah.
Thank you. So lastly, could you give a message to your fans here in Japan?
Yeah. Oh, I wish I could speak Japanese better.
Really?
Otherwise, I'd do it.
You can try.
No. I messed it up too much. Thank you, everyone who came to any of my shows or supported me. I am a random kid from Australia, and I'm really, really shocked and surprised to see so many people connect with the music. And I've already told my team that I want to be back here as soon as possible. Yeah. So I'll try my hardest to make it happen. But thank you very much. Arigato.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.